What's up, YouTube? Tim Moose here. Now, with of course the new Batman Robin film coming in the next couple years, The Brave and the Bold, which of course this past week it was officially announced that the Flash director Andy Muschietti will be chosen to direct the upcoming Brave and the Bold. I decided to go ahead and do top 10 actors that I will actually like to see play the role of Robin. Now, of course, we've actually had actors who played Robin before. What obviously the last time we had a live action interpretation was Chris O'Donnell in Batman Robin. But yeah, I think there's some really good actors today. Standards. I think will be a good choice for Robin. Now I'm actually picking mostly younger actors because I believe like they did mention that the Robin is gonna be pretty young. I'm thinking like in their mid teens or something. So I'm mostly picking like more younger actors who I think could play the role. I mean, they could always like change it to make like older actors. I don't know, but anyway, here are top 10 actors that I would like to see play the role of Robin in The Brave and the Bold. And you comment below who would you like to pick. All right, number 10, I'm gonna go with Zachary Arthur. Now, Zachary Arthur is of course best known for playing the lead on the Chucky TV show. And pretty funny enough, because last season, like the first episode of last season of Chucky, there was of course a funny scene where like Zachary Arthur was dressed up as Batman in the Halloween episode, and his foster brother his foster brother was dressed up as Robin. So I actually would find that to be pretty interesting. Now I would have actually chose the one who plays the foster brother to play Robin. I would have added him in my list, but I don't know. He might be a tad bit too young. I don't. Granted, maybe he'll be a little older by the time they do make this thing. But yeah, I don't think they're gonna go with someone who's like 8 years old or anything. Like if I had to predict, probably someone more like I don't know, more like 13, 14 or something like that. But Zachary Arthur, who let me see how old he is. Zachary Arthur age. He's only 16, so no, he's definitely the right age range. And besides playing the role of Jake Wheeler on Chucky, he's also appeared in other stuff like Mom and Dad with Nicolas Cage, The Fifth Wave with Chloe Moretz. But he's really broken out more with Chucky, and I think he'll be a good pick for Robert if they chose him. All right, my number 9 pick, I'm gonna go with Noah Schnapp. Now, of course, Noah Schnapp, who of course is best known for Stranger Things fame, and he's actually 18, so that's definitely the right age range right there too. And with Stranger Things coming to an end next year, it will be cool to see him really have his big break with a comic book role. And I think it'll be a good choice for Robin. I could really see him have that sidekick role with Batman. I could really see him play the son to Batman, whoever that is. We'll have to really see who's their Batman gonna be. But I think this could be an interesting fit. So we'll see if that will actually be the case. I mean, I probably could have gone with any of the other Stranger Things actor. Kale McLaughlin, I think he could even like if you want to change Robin's race up. I know lots of people would be complaining about that, but if you want to go ahead and change his race up, I think obviously Kale McLaughlin is more fan favorite for Miles Morales, but he could be a good one. I would have gone with Finn Wolfhard, obviously because of his chemistry with Andy Muschietti. From the It movies. But I feel like Noel Schnapp definitely has more of the face for Robin. But we'll see there. All right. Number 8, I'm gonna go with Brady Noon. Now he is best known for starring in the Disney Plus series Mighty Ducks Game Changers, which I did not mind. He stole lots of scenes in the movie Good Boys a couple years ago. And he's also appeared in some other stuff. I believe he's one of the stars of that Alec Baldwin trouble production movie Rust, if I'm not mistaken. And he's actually the right age range too. Let me see. Brady Noon age. He's 17, so he's right age range there. He's also appeared as the voice of Greg Heffley and in the recent Diary of Wimpy Kid movies. He was also just seen in that Owen Wilson film "Marry Me," Boardwalk Empire, and he's also voicing one of the turtles in the upcoming Ninja Turtles: Mutant Mayhem. So he definitely has the superhero comic book experience right there, even though it's voicing. But yeah, I couldn't really see him play the sidekick True Batman pretty well. All right. Speaking of good boys, my number 7 pick is another good boy star, and that is Jacob Tremblay. Now, Jacob Tremblay, I think I probably could have added him up just a little bit higher, but I think my other top picks I think will be a better choice. But Jacob Tremblay, of course, came to the scene at a very young age with the movie Room with Brie Larson. So no stranger to working with a with a comic book actress, so that's really cool there. Uh, and of course, he was just heard as Flounder in the recent Little Mermaid film. He was really good in there. Uh, he definitely has some really cool acting chops here. I think he could probably do the action pretty well. I don't think can't really recall him doing much action before, but and I could really see him have good chemistry with a Batman. Who that is beyond me, but yeah, Jacob Tremblay I think will be a perfect Robin here. So there's that. Anyway, all right. Number 6, I'm gonna have this actor named. I'm gonna be adding this actor named Sonny Soldier. Now he's actually and he actually had a breakout role in the Jonah Hill directed movie mid '90s a couple years ago. He was terrific in that. If you guys never seen mid '90s, a terrific directorial feature by Jonah Hill. He's actually 17, so he's definitely the right age range here. He's also appeared in like The Killing of a Sacred Deer, The House Where Clockens Was, The Christmas Chronicles Part 2. So he's been some interesting other roles here. I could definitely see him really be the sidekick well. Definitely had especially with like some of the stunts he did in mid '90s. I could definitely see him pulling some like really cool Robin stunts here. I could really see him have good chemistry with Batman. So yeah, I think he definitely has like he definitely also has the acting chops too. So I think Sonny Seljack would be another good choice. All right. Number 5, I'm gonna add Noah Jupe. Now, Noah Jupe, of course, played a young Shia LaBeouf in the recent movie Honey Boy. He's of course been in A Quiet Place films. Let me pull up some of his other credits. Noah Jupe's also been in No Sudden Move, The Magician's Elephant, most recent, Ford v Ferrari. So he, of course, technically worked with he technically did work with a former Batman because he worked with Christian Bale before, so he has that going for him. He was also in like Holmes and Watson, which we don't talk about, and he's actually only 18, so I can really see he's definitely the right age range there too. I can really see him have good chemistry with a Batman actor here. But like I said, I believe he played Christian Bale's son in Ford v Ferrari, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, he's technically have worked with a Batman before, but just the actor there. So I could really I could definitely see him getting advice from Christian Bale. I could really see that. But yeah, I think he'll be a good choice for like a superhero role too. And he definitely has good acting chops. Whether you talk about Quiet Place, whether you talk about Ford v Ferrari, Honey Boy, I think he's a really good young actor. So another interesting choice there. All right, number 4 is an actor who's of course worked with Andy Muschietti before. And it's this young actor by the name of Jackson Robert Scott. Now, well, the name doesn't really ring a bell. You might actually remember him as the young as a young brother Georgie in Andy Muschietti's It movie. I believe he appeared in the second one too, if I'm not mistaken. So, actually, out of all the It actors, I mean, I think Flint Wolf Hard would be a good choice. Jaden Martell, I think his name. I think he'll be a good choice. But you know what? Jackson Robert Scott, I think he definitely has a Robin look perfectly there. Let me see how old he is. He's actually only 14, so maybe a tad bit young, but he definitely looks like the right age range. He of course recently appeared in Lock and Key, so he definitely has the horror elements right there. He was great in the It movies. He was also in that Taylor Schilling horror film a couple years ago, The Project. He was actually pretty good in that. So I think he can really I can really see him have good chemistry with Batman too. I could really hear him bring out lots of Rob lines. So could be interesting. Another interesting choice. All right, number three, I'm going to add Roman Griffin Davis. Now, this actor is, of course, best known for working with Taika Waititi in Jojo Rabbit. He's been some other stuff, but hasn't really had the breakout that he had with Jojo Rabbit there. But I think he's a really good young actor. How old is he? Let me see. Roman Griffin Davis age. He's only 16, so definitely the right age range right there too. I could, he's definitely had good chemistry with people before. Obviously, the kid, he had a chemistry with Hitler or Taika Waititi's Hitler and Jojo Rabbit. He was really good in Jojo Rabbit, so I could really see him really bring out the definitely have the Robin aspects there. So this could be another interesting choice here. All right, number two, I'm gonna go with Javon Walton. Now, of course, he is best known for playing the role of Ash in on the hit show Euphoria. He had a really good chemistry with Sylvester Stallone and Sumerian. If you really think of it, Sumerian feels like an anti-Batman. You got Sylvester Stallone as a grisly Batman, and you got Javon Watson playing Robin. So definitely has a bit of a Batman feel to it. And he's actually 16, so definitely the right age range there. He's a professional martial artist, or a wrestler. Is he a martial artist? Yeah, I think he's like a martial artist or probably wrestler or something like that. So he definitely has the action chops to pull off Robin. I can really see him have good chemistry with Batman. So yeah, I think this could be an interesting choice here. Like a really cool choice. And who knows if we're ever gonna see him as Ash again, especially after how Euphoria ended last season. And he could also have the really cool Robin one-liners too. He could do like I said, he could do the action really well. He could have good chemistry with Robin. So yeah, and also he has a comic book experience too because he was just in Umbrella Academy. So there's that as well. But I probably could have had him as number one actually, because he even looks a little bit like Robin if you look at him. So yeah, this could be a really I'll be down if Gunn, Safran, and even whoever does the casting, I'll be down. There you go. So we'll see. And my number one pick is Walker Scobell. Now, he, of course, just had great chemistry with Ryan Reynolds in The Adam Project. He was just in that Owen Wilson movie, Secret Headquarters, last year. And he's, Percy Jackson in the new Percy Jackson series. Who knows if, granted, he might be a little too occupied with Percy Jackson. That gets more seasons. So that could probably, that alone could probably level him out as Robin. Because if he does play Robin, he'll have to have signed a pitch deal, I'm guessing, and he might have signed a pitch deal with Percy Jackson. So I don't know. Maybe he could do two roles. I don't know, but we'll see. But yeah, he definitely has some really cool action chops too. He was great in the Adam Project. I could really see him have good chemistry with Batman here. Could see him have the one-liners and so yeah, I think he could be another really good top tier pick. He's also a fan favorite too. For other roles, I know lots of people want him to be Kid Deadpool in Deadpool 3 because of his chemistry with Ryan Reynolds. I think that would have been cool to see. I don't think he's gonna be casted out or not, but that aside, Walker Scobell I think will be a perfect fit. I mean, all these actors will be perfect, but we'll see we'll see who they'll actually pick. All right, that's pretty much it. Here is my quick rundown. Number 10, Zachary Arthur for Zachary Arthur. Number 9, Noah Schnapp. 8, Bradley Noon. 7. Jacob Tremblay, 6. Sonny Seljuk, 5. Noah Schnapp, 4. Jackson Robert Scott, 3. Roman Griffin Davis, 2. Jovan Walton, and number 1. Walker Scobell. Now, there's some other actors I could have chosen. A few other top honorable mentions. I would go with Jabari Banks, who of course plays a young Will, who pretty much plays Will Smith in Bel Air. If you want to like race swap the character, I think that would be a good choice. Ian Armitage, who of course plays Sheldon or young Sheldon. He could be an interesting choice. Aiden Gallagher from Umbrella Academy. I mean, there's tons of other actors I probably could have chosen from. Well, what's that lead kid from that new show, American Born Chinese? I forgot the actor's name, but the lead kid from that could be a good one. But we'll see who they'll actually pick. I mean, it could easily be none of these people, but we'll see. Anyway, let me let you guys. Who would you love to see play the role of Robin in Batman Brave and the Bold? Or would you love to see any of these actors in this list play Robin? Is there another actor that's not on my list that you'd love to see play the role? Who do you think will play Robin? And are you excited for Brave and Bold whenever that comes out? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notification. This is Simu signing off.